Hello, this is going to be a tarot and oracle card reading for all signs. So, this reading is a general collective. This is not a personal reading, so you need to use your intuition to know if it's for you. It's also meant to be timeless, which means it shouldn't matter when I create or post this reading. What truly matters is when it showed up for you, when you found it, when you felt drawn to it. That's when you were supposed to see it. So we're going to use this deck here, called the Angel Wisdom Tarot. So it's like a regular tarot deck. It's kind of a newer deck for me, so I'm still getting used to it. But it actually has these little like blurbs on the bottom here of what the definition of, whoever created this deck, what their definition of the card is. So I will take that into account, and I will also take into account my regular definitions from my regular deck as I try and decipher what they're trying to say to us. So let's get this reading kicked off. Spirits, what is the first message, or what is this message going to be about? What would you like to communicate to the person watching? Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles here. So in my regular deck, that's about not clinging to something too tightly, because when you cling to something too tightly, it creates resistance. On the flip side, it could also be somebody that actually does need to hold on to their money or something like that. So let's read what their definition is. It says, managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive your money, your time, or your emotions, smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, and being charitable. So let's try to get a little more to figure out what they're trying to say here. This might be letting you know that you need to manage your resources wisely and not go to extremes in how you give your money, time, or your emotions. So trying to manage not just your money, but your time and your emotions as well, and manage those wisely. So just kind of keeping everything in balance. Balance is very important. And maybe this is also saying you need to make smart business decisions. Don't see things as just black or white. Nothing's really black or white. There's always kind of a lot of room for gray area in a lot of situations. There might be a need for you to be charitable, but I think, my regular definition, like I said, is also don't cling to things too tightly. So now we have the World. Nice. Wonderful card for it to come out. It's like renewal on the bottom there. So the World card here says a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. Wow. So in my regular deck, it's going into a new cycle and feeling like on top of the world, feeling free. So you're going to be having some kind of success coming in, feeling free, joyful, maybe even in spiritual enlightenment, because on the bottom here, I saw renewal and I wanted to pull that. And that's like a spiritual awakening. And that says reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, time to head in a new direction, clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. So for some, this could actually be about your life purpose here. We've actually had quite a few readings about that lately, so I wouldn't be surprised. And maybe, if you are working on your life purpose here, you're going to have some kind of awesome success here. And it might be due to your spiritual enlightenment, going through a spiritual awakening. We have freedom to do whatever you want. And it could be because you have managed your resources wisely. So keep in mind to not go to extremes in the future with how, like giving your money away or spending your money or your time or your emotions for that matter. Continue to make smart business decisions. Yeah, so I think these all do go together. You might be heading in a new direction here. Maybe you are going to be working on your soul's purpose where in the past you hadn't been. Now, if this does not have to do, if you're somebody who has not felt a higher calling, or you haven't started working on your quote unquote soul's purpose, then we could just be talking about any success here. It does say a time of joyful accomplishment and a spiritual enlightenment. So that, with the renewal card, definitely makes me feel like we could be talking about a spiritual awakening leading to a soul purpose, leading to you realizing what your soul purpose is, your higher calling. It says, be proud of yourself. You might get some kind of freedom to do what you want, to follow your dreams, which is probably your soul purpose, your passion. It says, in your heart, you know what to do. So take that message for what it is. All right, let's do the Sacred Traveler deck here. What else would you like to tell us about this message, spirits? And there also be, if this is your soul's purpose, if this is your passion, there might also be a message here about like not clinging to it too tightly, you know, coming to surrender if you're trying to manifest it. We have ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So it's funny that the key word here is ascending the mountain, but that just makes me think of spiritual awakening because they call it, you know, the ascension process. Keep going forward. So keep moving forward in your ascension process. You know, mountains represent challenges, so there might be some challenges, but keep going forward because you are moving towards some kind of brilliant success, something where you can be free to do what you want to do. You're going to feel on top of the world. You're going to feel free. This might even lead to financial freedom here, some kind of brilliant success. So for the time being, manage your resources wisely as you get through this period where you're ascending the mountain. See what else we have here. Yeah, we have valiant courage, take action with passion. So there's a need for you to take action, keep going, keep moving forward. Desert passage, trust that there's a divine plan. So I definitely feel, I'm getting the feeling that this is definitely like a soul's purpose, just like similar readings recently. View from above, get the big picture. So take a step back, look at the bigger picture here. So maybe you're feeling like, maybe you're feeling like something's not going quite right, but you need to take a step back and see how far you've come, or to see the picture at a bigger, you know, a different perspective here, kind of like the Hangman. We have distant thunder, clear the air. So there's some kind of a need for you to clear the air with somebody or something. I don't know exactly what that is. Let's use this manifestation deck here. Moonology manifestation to find out if there's anything in here that we need to know. So this is just a nice pep talk from Spirit, a little cheering you on. Somebody that they want to keep on a path of their soul's purpose. Keep going, ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So as you go through your spiritual awakening, we have renewal, which is the Judgment card, you know, and that is a spiritual awakening for me. And then we have the World, which actually says spiritual enlightenment on that card. Usually I don't think of that about the World, but we also have be humble. So as you're going through this spiritual awakening, make sure you're not getting the spiritual ego that comes when you first start a spiritual awakening, because it can happen. So stay humble. What else, spirits? One more, and then we're going to go into a bonus extended reading. I've got two more. Yeah, we have take inspired action. Now notice we also have valiant courage, take action with passion. So this is a cry to you to take some kind, a plea for you to take some kind of action here, because we have take inspired action plus we have take action with passion. So there's definitely a need for whoever this is for to take some kind of action toward their soul's purpose with passion. Talk less, feel more. So I feel like that's just, you need to like take time to meditate here and use your intuition to feel the situation out. Follow your intuition. We also have practice gratitude, which does come out a lot when we're talking about manifesting, because it helps to lift your vibes. And I've mentioned in past videos, and I'll mention it again, I definitely notice that my repeating numbers show up a lot higher when I start to express gratitude for even the little things. So it's very, very important here. They want you to be humble and express gratitude. Make sure you're taking that action. Trust that there's a divine plan. Trust it. Keep doing it. Keep ascending that mountain. Keep going forward. So we have keep going forward, take action with passion, and take inspired action. 3 cards that are telling you move forward. You're working towards this world where you're going to go into a new cycle, feel on top of the air, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishments and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. So that's what you're moving toward. And then renewal is reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. So that's you moving in a new direction towards your soul's purpose here. Keep going forward. Take action with passion. Take inspired action. Clarity on your life purpose. So you're going to get clarity on your life purpose so that you can take that action. In your heart, you know what to do, but talk less, feel more. So meditate to get that clarity. And also keep in mind, like we said before, manage your resources wisely. So don't like overgive money, time, or emotions right now. Eventually, you're going to have more freedom, but right now you need to just not go crazy until you get to this big success, you know, and make smart business decisions, or you will be making smart business decisions. Don't see things as black or white. It doesn't have to be, you know, you don't have to be 100% successful right this second to know it's going to be successful, whatever this is. You are working, there's a divine plan, you are working towards your goals. So don't see it as black and white. Step back to get a better view from above, get the big picture here. So I hope that resonates with you. I hope it helps. Let me know in the comment section down below if it resonates. Smash that like button, and of course subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I put out another video so you don't miss any of these awesome details. And I'm going to go into a bonus extended reading where we look at what's going to happen in this situation in the next 6 months to a year or sooner. What's going to happen? Is this big, brilliant success going to happen in the next year? What else do we need to know? What other details can help you get to this big, brilliant success? Definitely worth it to go watch the extended, nice little investment of your time and very little time to go watch it to get advice on what to do to get to this brilliant success. And it's only $5.55 to sign up for a month's worth of access to, and then not just to this one extended reading either, to all of my bonus extended readings that I've done up until this point and all the readings that I do going forward. So unlimited content. So quite a minimal investment to get some awesome details that can take you to this brilliant success. Like Spirit's trying to guide you. I'm trying to help. So if you want to get those details, go down below, click the link that takes you over to my Patreon, and you can sign up and immediately get access to the rest of this reading, to the bonus extended reading, where we're going to get maybe some advice cards, law of attraction cards, things that can help you realize what you need to do to get to whatever this brilliant success is. Maybe we'll even get more information about what this brilliant success is. Since this is your soul purpose, maybe I'll choose some soul purpose reading cards to be able to help you to decide what that might be. So if you think this is for you and you want to get all the rest of the juicy details that are exclusive to my patrons, then go down below, click the link that takes you to my Patreon. You can sign up right away. If you want a personal reading, you can get that on my website. It's www.bossasswitch1111.com. And I'll see you in the next one.